a close group of friends living in New York navigating life and love. Sound familiar? It should. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 times How I Met Your Mother totally ripped off Friends.
Ted, I'm gonna teach you how to live. Barney, we met at the urinal.
Oh, right.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at uncanny similarities between two hit shows, How I Met Your Mother and Friends.
Great. I'll be there.
Fresh.
Boss, Mint, she's gone.
I know it.
Number 10. McCentral Perk. In both How I Met Your Mother and Friends, the group have a usual place where they hang out all the time.
That girl totally winked at me.
Did not wink at you.
Huh?
The How I Met Your Mother gang have McLaren's Pub, and the Friends have Central Perk. Admittedly, many sitcoms have a hangout spot that the main characters frequent, but it seems like an awfully big coincidence that both the Friends and the How I Met Your Mother gang live right upstairs from their local hangout.
And we toast the incredible, life-changing year we've all had. Get out of our booth.
Also, it's been revealed in a flashback episode that Central Perk used to be a bar before it was a coffee shop.
Chris says they're closing down the bar.
No way.
Yeah, apparently they're turning it into some kind of coffee place.
Just coffee? Where are we gonna hang out now?
Got me.
Number 9. The Outsider. With such a tight-knit group of friends, it can be hard for anyone else to break into the fold. Poor Gunther always seems to be on the outside looking in, never actually quite part of the gang.
Gunther, 6 glasses.
6? You want me to join you?
Oh, I thought Joey was here. 5 is good.
Perhaps he and Carl the bartender should go out for a drink, or a cup of coffee, and make a gang of their own. In Friends, Gunther works at Central Perk, and constantly serves the friends, listening in on their adventures, but he's always a bit of an outsider.
I love Rachel. I wish she was my wife.
Similarly in How I Met Your Mother, Carl the bartender appears when necessary, but is never one of the gang.
Hey, on the house. Whoa. It's my own concoction. I call it the Red Dragon.
Wow. Thanks, Carl.
Really sweet.
Number 8. Chandler and Marshall are not photogenic.
Chandler, what is the matter with your face? Wait, this picture is supposed to say Geller and Bing to be married, not local woman saves drowning moron.
Some of the entries on this list might be pure coincidences, but this one seems a little too specific to be by accident. It's more than just the fact that both Chandler and Marshall are terrible at taking pictures, while Joey and Barney are great at it. In both shows, there are entire episodes with stories about it. In Friends, the episode focuses on Chandler not being able to take a good picture, and only makes a brief mention of Joey having the secret to taking a great headshot. In the How I Met Your Mother episode, Barney is incapable of taking a bad picture, and briefly makes fun of Marshall for always taking terrible ones.
I always look drop dead stone cold amazing. Unlike Marshall, who just looks dead, stoned, and cold.
Number 7. Marriage Officiates. If you're a fan of How I Met Your Mother, you probably get even more teary-eyed than Barney does when he officiates Marshall and Lily's wedding.
Lily and Marshall. When everyone sees you, they see true love. It's the best love.
But if that scene feels familiar, it's probably because Friends got there first. When Monica and Chandler get married, Joey gets ordained and officiates their wedding. In How I Met Your Mother, Marshall and Lily's wedding occurs much more spontaneously, and Barney just happens to be ordained already for his own personal reasons. Meanwhile, in Friends, Joey goes through a journey to become Monica and Chandler's perfect officiate.
I can take it from here. Thanks.
Still, we deem this one a close enough call for a spot on this list.
We too can share and love and have and receive.
Number 6. No one knows what Chandler or Barney do for a living. It's a long-running joke in both Friends and How I Met Your Mother that Chandler and Barney's jobs are a mystery.
What is Chandler Bing's job?
They're both businessmen of some sort who wear suits to work. but none of their friends know exactly what they do.
It has something to do with transponding. Oh, he's a transmonster!
Ironically, it isn't until Chandler finally works up the courage to start a new career that Monica reveals what his old job was.
No, I want you to have a job that you love, not statistical analysis and data reconfiguration.
I quit and you learn what I do?
As for Barney, whenever he is asked what he does for a living, he simply responds, "Please." While that might seem ambiguous, Barney was actually spelling out his job the entire time.
Great. What do I do?
Please. Provide legal exculpation and sign everything. Just show up every day, scribble your name in a bunch of documents, and we'll pay you 16 crap loads a year.
Number 5. Pilot.
Rachel? Oh, God, Monica, hi. Thank God.
This one is a little bit of a stretch, but along with introducing all the main characters and establishing the tone and character dynamics of the show, like most pilots do, each of the pilots of these two shows also serves the purpose of introducing a new character to an already established friend group.
Hi, have you met Ted?
Hi.
Let me guess. Ted.
In the Friends pilot, Rachel stumbles into Central Perk looking for her old friend Monica after running out on her wedding.
What if I don't want to be a shoe? What if I want to be a purse? You know, or a hat?
In How I Met Your Mother, Robin happens to be in McLaren's when Ted turns around and locks eyes with her, right after deciding he's ready to get married.
Okay, I'm ready. Where is she?
Number 4. Ann Dudek was dumped on both shows on her birthday. Talk about bad luck. In Friends, Ann Dudek plays a character named Precious, who was Mike's girlfriend when he went to Barbados to propose to Phoebe. When the couple gets back, Precious is waiting for Mike in his apartment and gets dumped, as it turns out, on her birthday.
He proposed to you? This is the worst birthday ever!
On How I Met Your Mother, Dudek plays Natalie, a woman Ted dated and broke up with via answering machine message on her birthday.
I thought the mature thing to do would be...
It's my birthday!
Yes, I know. I didn't realize that it was...
It's my birthday, and you're telling me I'm not the one for you?
It's really not such a big deal.
3 years later, Ted asks her out again and breaks up with her, yet again, on her birthday. Number 3. Friendships. One of the most obvious similarities between these two hit shows are the character dynamics.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Marshall Erickson.
Sir? Please, just call me Ted.
Characters from How I Met Your Mother share certain parallel archetypes with characters from Friends, but more on that later. The characters that fall into the same archetypes across both shows develop the same friendships.
You know, I've known Chandler longer, so I always think of him as my best friend, but now I may have to rethink some stuff.
Lily and Robin are similar to Monica and Rachel, whereas Ted and Marshall, the roommates from college who are still best friends, are basically Ross and Chandler, who share the same backstory. And Joey and Barney are the third best friend of the guys.
Ted, why don't you just talk to him? He's your best friend.
Number 2. Character archetypes. Let's get back to those character archetypes. The main characters of both shows fill certain specific roles.
It's the never-ending battle of my life. Career versus romance.
Never-ending battle? Career's been trouncing romance for years.
Ross and Ted are nerdy, know-it-all romantic types. Chandler and Marshall are goofy, lovable types. Rachel and Robin are career women who the nerdy guy falls for. Monica and Lily are motherly types, who take care of the rest of the group. Joey and Barney are players.
And you know Monica and Ross, and that's Phoebe, and that's Joey.
Hey, how you doing?
Don't!
Phoebe is the wild card.
Whoa. But you don't believe in evolution?
Nah, not really.
You don't believe in evolution?
But the similarities go on. Ross and Ted both become professors. Rachel and Robin both sacrifice relationships for their careers. And Monica and Lily both manipulate the rest of the group.
She was just using you to get back at her ex, and you clearly didn't see it, so...
Number 1. Relationships.
Of course, you idiot!
Speaking of those character archetypes, not only do they develop the same friendships, but they also develop the same relationships.
You know, you probably didn't know this, but back in high school I had a major crush on you.
I knew.
Ted and Robin meet in the first episode, date for a while, and ultimately end up together in the series finale. Likewise, Ross and Rachel reconnect in the pilot, date for a while, and ultimately end up together in the series finale. That comparison is the most similar, but Lily and Marshall are also like Monica and Chandler, and even Barney and Robin bear some similarities to Joey and Rachel.
I love you.
Let's be friends.
Okay, friends then.
I love you.
Let's get married.
No, you're smothering me.
Okay, forget it.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.